400 BC on the coast of Sparta. The dual kingship of the Spartan states is still functioning as it has for many years, and the Gerousia Council of 28 men still make all the important decisions. However, one of the Spartan kings is growing ambitious.
You summoned me, sir.
Do you remember my father, Ambrose?
Briefly, sir. I was but a child when he led our glorious army into battle.
He had a dream, a purpose, and a plan he longed to accomplish. You know what he told me on his deathbed? He took my hand and held it tight. Do not make the same mistakes I made, he said. Do not let fear or anything hold you back from completing the dream we have. He died, disappointed, and filled with regrets. I will not make the same mistakes he made. I will complete the grand dream my father birthed into.
And what is that dream, sir?
To make Sparta the most powerful city-state in Greece. To make Sparta ruler of all.
Forgive me for saying this. Do you know just as well as I do that the Gerousia Council will not agree to war? Besides the council, what about your fellow king? He is a man devoted to peace.
Peace? What has become of our proud state? What has become of the warriors who once walked these lands? I will resurrect Sparta with the death of peace, with the death of that coward who calls himself a king, and with the death of the entire Gerousia Council.
And how will you do this?
My fellow king Alistia and his one and only heir are on a voyage to Crete to discuss further trade proposals. They will be attacked by Athenian vessels. Of course, I will claim they were Athenian, but there will be my ships waiting to ambush them. As the people mourn for the death of their king, they will hear that the entire Gerousia Council were found dead in their sleep. Who's to blame? They'll ask. And I, the man holding the most power in Sparta, will tell them of how I was ambushed by Athenian assassins. If it wasn't for my strength with the sword, I would join my fellow king in the underworld. Once enough anger is aroused in the people against Athens, I will march upon Athens and destroy it. With Athens burned to the ground, I will deal with the remaining city-states who dare to oppose me, and I will stand sole ruler of Greece, triumphant and ruler of all. Do you agree, Ambrose?
All will bow before the great King Kronos.
Good! Now assemble the best assassin you can find. Gather my fleet and prepare my army for battle. Such glory awaits us in battle, Ambrose. Such glory has never been seen in Greece before.
Kronos' plan went as he had expected. He swayed the will of every able-bodied man in Sparta and amassed an army to attack Athens. In response, Athens called upon the help of her fellow Greek city-states.
That's a very good place.
I am Athena, and I represent the people of Athens. Thank you both for coming to this meeting. I realize that there is a lot of confusion around whether or not Athens was responsible for the death of Sparta's leaders. And I respect the fact that you both trust me enough to come to this meeting on short notice. My first order of business is to inform you that Athens is in a dire state. Most of our fleet has been crushed, and our democratic system is falling apart. I regret to inform you that the fate of Greece lies in your hands, and in the hands of the people that follow me.
Before we discuss this any further, the people of Corinth would like to know, how can we trust that Athens did not cause this? What evidence do we have to support this claim?
Yes, I agree with Artemis, because if your state is responsible for this mess, then I would want nothing to do with you.
I can assure the both of you that Athens was not responsible for this.
No offense, Athena, but your word is not enough to sway me or the people of Corinth. We require solid proof.
I can give you that proof.
Stand back, Spartan! I will kill you if I have to.
I may be a Spartan, but I do not serve the monster that calls himself King of Sparta.
Explain yourself.
I have served Sparta my entire life. But King Kronos wants to take over the entire Greece and place himself as sole ruler. He wants to discard all the ancient ways my fathers followed. I cannot watch as this man destroys Greece.
General Pluto, you said you had proof.
King Kronos ordered me to kill King Alistair with our fleet. I told him I would never betray my king, and in response he sent a battalion that meant to kill me, but I was able to escape through a secret passage. But I believe I can find the proof that will prove King Kronos is the one who orchestrated all of this.
And where, pray, will you find your proof?
While I was in the keep, I heard something about an assassin. I believe that assassin lives near the state of Delphi.
Okay, let's say you're right about all this. Say you go to Delphi, and you find this assassin and somehow retrieve information from him. How are you going to convince the people of Sparta that their ruler did it? You'll have to have them all gathered together in one place with enough time to make a speech. Before you even open your mouth, you'll be dead on the floor.
But they'll hear me once they see the heir of the throne.
But the heir to the throne of Sparta died with his father.
Yes, but King Alistair had another child, who was trained by me from a young age, until fear and shame drove the heir away.
Really? You're telling me there's this mysterious heir to the throne gallivanting around in Greece?
I've heard of this heir. Stephen is his name. Ran away as a teenager and never heard from again. The state tell the story of this heir, with the face of the king, hiding in the streets.
Great. Fantastic. So we're putting our hope in legends and the word of our enemy.
What would you rather do? Put your faith in the gods?
The gods have never failed me. But this bloodthirsty killer will be the death of us all.
Silence! Both of you. I say we take an orderly vote as to whether or not we should put our trust in General Pluto.
I will never trust this killer.
I say we give him a chance. He is Greece's last option.
I say we should discuss other options, but I see no harm in giving the man a chance to prove his loyalty to the whole of Greece.
Good. Very well. It's decided then. We shall support General Pluto in his efforts to bring back the heir, and we shall help him with any resources that we have available. In the meantime, we will pursue additional options.
Thank you. If you'll excuse me, I'll head to the state of Delphi immediately.
Alfio, my brave soldier will take you. He has 2 horses ready to be saddled and ridden anywhere you want to take them.
Thank you, sir.
Shortly after the meeting, Artemis and Atrio discussed the final decision made by the council.
I can't believe that you agreed to giving support to that fool.
I analysed the situation and saw it was the best course of action.
How would your state feel if they realized that you were giving support to our enemy?
He is no longer our enemy. General Pluto is one of our only friends we have in this diatom.
Whatever you say, Artemis.
I realised that even with the help of General Pluto, our hope is draining by the hour.
I'm afraid you're right. But we cannot give in to the demands of that fool that calls himself a king. I will fight to my last breath to keep the freedom of Greece.
This is what I realised, my dear Atrio. And I perceive that you'll be the ones to cause the most deaths in the whole of Greece.
The great Atrio caused the most deaths. It's King Kronos who's causing the death.
If we don't give in to the demands, they'll cause more bloodshed and deaths. That's why I had to make this difficult choice.
The gods will rain their wrath upon you before this is done. You will pay, Artemis.
King Kronos is looking forward to further dealings with you.
As am I. Thebes is yours and Corinth is by your side.
Meanwhile, General Pluto, with the help of Artemis's best man, continues his search for the heir and proof.
What can I get you two boys? A drink, perhaps?
The item we desire is not found in your stocks. We desire something far more precious and hard to come by.
Information.
We were told you'd be the man to ask.
And how much are you going to pay for that special item?
Satisfactory?
Indeed. I may be able to help you with this special item. Any specifics?
We are actually looking for a man called Stefan. We heard he comes from this part.
I don't know any man named Stefan.
And what about a girl named Stephanie?
How is a girl going to help us finding the heir?
That I can help you with. Stephanie?
Pluto?
Still as bright as I remember.
I haven't seen you since I ran away.
It's been far too long, Stephen.
The heir is a girl?
Well, I decided to leave that minor detail out, just in case the council disagreed.
Minor detail? What Spartan in his right mind will crown a woman leader of Sparta?
You want me to come back? That's what this is all about. I thought I made it clear that I'm done. I'm done. I should have known you wouldn't come back for any other reason. I should have known.
Hey, Stephanie.
This certainly complicates things.
What do you want from me?
Just listen to me, Stephanie. You're the last hope of Greece. Don't you know what horrors are taking place? King Kronos has taken over Sparta, and he's trying to take over the whole of Greece. Athens is at the brink of destruction and might already be in ruins.
What am I supposed to do about that? You heard what he said. No one in their right mind would crown me queen.
Yes, you're right. For as long as you believe you're nothing, no one will crown you. But once you understand that you are royalty and destined for greatness, I believe they will see in you what I see in you now, a woman of royalty.
No! I lost that chance when I ran away. I was too afraid to handle the responsibility. I may have been able to be queen then, but now, it's far too late.
It's in your blood, Stephen. Nothing you do or say will change the fact that you are a princess destined to save this land.
What if you're wrong? What if I try and be as great as you say I am, and they don't accept me? What if they look down on me the same way my own father did?
I know what your father thought of you, but that doesn't change who you are. Greece needs you to step into your identity. The people in this land will perish if you don't let the fear and bitterness go and realize that you are royalty.
How am I supposed to do that?
Follow me in this journey, and when the time comes, you will know it.
And if I don't know what to do?
Then Greece truly is lost.
While Pluto continues his quest for hope, Kronos' reign of terror continues to be ensued upon the city-states of Greece. Athens is being destroyed and Parthena awaits her doom.
This is all that remains of the proud state of Athens.
I dare say, you're in quite a state.
What?
I said, never mind.
As I was saying, this is all that remains of the proud state of Athens. A coward I in her room awaiting her death.
This will all come back to bite you. The goddess Athena will save us.
Goddess Athena. When everything goes wrong, we beg to the gods for mercy. How quaint. Take her away, Ambrose.
No, you can't stop him! He's got to face the rightful heir to the throne of Sparta. He will stay in Greece and kill you.
What? got another heir? I killed King Alestia's son along with himself. There is no heir.
King Alistair had his second child, who ran away. Your very own General Pluto went to find him. No.
What?
What I meant was, we discussed the idea, but we dismissed it because it was a stupid idea.
Lies!
No.
Take her to prison
No.
and send a message to Artemis of Corinth. Tell him I want to meet with him.
No, you will ruin the day you decided to take over Greece!
Ah!
I asked him about the assassin.
No. And I happen to have a partner who's caught this scoundrel. The thief made a mistake in trying to steal from him.
Excellent. Where is he?
The real question is how much are you willing to pay for this information?
Give him another bag, I'll feel.
Ah, yes. My partner owns the store next door. He should have it tied up somewhere.
Another goal.
Let's go. I recall seeing a store nearby.
Caught us stealing from a weapons stash. I have the finest weapons in Delphi if you ever need any.
Did King Kronos hire you to kill the entire Gerousia Council?
Didn't you hear what he was asking you? Were you hired by Kronos to kill the council?
Ha! Kronos, you say? I don't give it two fish heads with that scoundrel.
Then you wouldn't mind telling us whether you got hired by him?
Not without something from you.
Do you want money?
Girls gotta make a living.
Give her a bag.
He hired me to kill the entire council, and I did. He said he would give me enough money to retire, but he ended up sending his men to kill me. Good thing I got away before he could finish the job.
Do you have proof?
It's in the bag this local took from me when he caught me.
I'll go get it.
Up against the wall, or I'll kill you!
What is the meaning of this?
Drop the sword if you want to live.
You drop your sword if you want him to live.
I don't care about his life, but I think you value yours.
What is the meaning of this Orpheum?
I was sent by Artemis to kill you if you find proof of Kronos' evil doings.
Artemis? You mean Corinth has joined Kronos?
And now, even Corinth has joined Kronos. What do you think? I'm a miracle worker? How am I supposed to stop his reign of terror if even Corinth has surrendered under his will?
If you give up, there's no hope for this land.
What am I supposed to do?
Do you know what your name means?
Here's her bag. Don't miss anything.
The order he sent me to kill the entire council. It's got his seal on it.
Excellent. This should be enough to bring him down. It's impossible to forge the king's seal. Now, let's head back to Sparta before it's too late. Oh, and Alfio is all yours.
Wherever you're heading, I'm coming with. I'd love to see King Kronos crumble under his own mistakes.
Good. You can use some with your skill set. Let's go.
Wait! What does my name mean?
Woman with a crown.
Kronos, do you think simply because I've submitted to your plans that you can summon me around like a slave?
You're nothing but a slave. You're doing a very terrible job at it. Why have you failed to inform me about General Pluto and his little rescue mission?
Oh, is that what this is about? I don't want to bother you with unnecessary information.
Unnecessary information? How do you find it unnecessary that there's another heir to the Spartan throne? The one thing that can ruin my plans!
I sent my best soldiers with General Pluto and told him to kill him if he started succeeding with his quest.
You really think a Corinthian can kill a Spartan legend like General Pluto?
Your lack of faith in my men is insulting.
Your existence is really insulting. Maximus! I have a job for you!
Maximus?
You summoned me, sir. My scouts have reported that General Pluto and the heir are coming back from Delphi. I want you to make quick work of them. And don't let the Spartan army find out about this. I want you to kill them and anyone who happens to be nearby.
It shall be like they never even existed.
Now go and make haste.
For glory! For Sparta!
Pluto and Stephanie, with the help of the assassin, continue their journey back to Sparta, but they are unaware of the danger that lies ahead.
We're 2 days from Sparta. This is our last stretch.
Something doesn't feel right.
Now I had enough!
You are royalty. It's in your blood.
Did you really think you could defeat me?
Nothing you do will change that fact.
Bite you in the back, Maximus. King Cronus is gonna turn Greece to chaos, and you're gonna die with—
Time to die!
I did it. You were right. I am royalty.
Stephanie and Pluto, with the help of the evidence provided by the assassin and the respect given to them both, were able to convince the people of Sparta of Cronus' treachery. Stephanie was found to be part of the royal bloodline according to their records, and she was given control over Sparta until the threat of Cronus was snuffed out.
So here you are. Sparta is yours.
Where is Cronus?
He left. Once he knew you were here with the evidence and the heir, he left for Corinth with Spartan soldiers still loyal to him.
What are you still doing here?
I told him I was out. He can go cause more war until his greedy heart is full, but I'm done.
I'm surprised it still kept you alive.
He had too much fear in his mind to think of killing me.
What is he planning on doing in Corinth?
Amass an army and meet you on the battlefield. One last act of glory, he said.
Then we must make haste to gather an army. You lead the way.
No. You need to go to glory. This is your time.
But I don't know anything about military tactics.
You haven't taught you a new routine.
Will you be by my side?
Every step of the way.
You'll need to gather support from the other Greek city-states.
Yes, we have that support. If glory is what Kronos wants, he will certainly receive a glorious battle.
After a bloody and truly glorious battle between Kronos and Stephanie and their armies, Kronos, seeing that defeat was imminent, fled to the shores, hoping to escape with his life. However, he was followed closely by Stephanie. She was not about to let him get away with his treachery unpaid for.
What a shame it must have been for Sparta to crown a girl as their leader.
What a shame it must have been for Sparta to have a coward like you as their leader.
For years I stood in my room, plotting and planning to take over this land. I had Sparta in my grasp, Athens was in ashes, and Corinth was at my feet. I had only a few living states left that I had to conquer. And you and your schnitzel Pluto had to stop me.
You cannot steal their freedom. Not you, not anyone else. The people in this land have fought for their freedom before, and they have fought today, and they will fight again and again to make sure that they are secure in their way of life. You cannot change that. I will not kill you in uneven terms.
Your integrity, your downfall. You have not seen the last of me. I will amass an army under my banner. I will come back and take my land and my people. In the end, I will stand triumphant and ruler of all. All will bow before the great King Kronos!
Who do you think you are? You can't kill me.
I am royalty, and I proclaim freedom.
After the death of Kronos, order was restored to Sparta. They placed a new king to rule alongside Stephanie and enlisted a new group of 28 men to take over as the new Gerousia Council. And for as long as Stephanie lived, the freedom and peace she proclaimed remained in the land of Greece. It was only when she truly knew who she was that she could live out her true potential.
You are not a type